Welcome back to your 5-Minute Football Fix. I'm Steven Miranda.
I'm Jeff Ellis, and it's Thursday, September 1st, 2011.
Today we're talking about Arian Foster's hamstring photo becoming the talk of the town.
President Obama considers taking on the NFL.
And we have a micro-celebrity question of the day.
First off, Arian Foster. Now, this is purportedly Arian Foster's hamstring. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on TV. I don't play one on vidcast. I don't play doctor anywhere. But so I just have to take him at his word that this is a hamstring and this is a human thigh.
Well, sometimes I do play doctor, if you know what I mean. But, Jeffrey, I'm taking a look at this, and I don't know if it's Arian Foster's. He's the one who tweeted it. So, to me, that makes me believe that, yeah, it is Arian Foster's MRI. Why would you do that, Arian? I mean, first of all, doesn't your team have something where you, can't talk about your injuries or show your injuries to the public?
Well, Steven, he was just goofing. He was saying that this little mass around the hammy here is anti-awesomeness.
Yes, I did see the tweet. It was very funny, and I do believe it's anti-awesomeness. But basically, Jay Clayton from ESPN, he was first to report and said basically, Arian Foster has some trouble here with his hamstring. This MRI shows he's going to be missing at least week 1.
Yeah, no, it was very interesting. John Clayton first out of the gate to report that, and then he was piled on by the rest of the media saying, no, he's fine, he's going to be fine, he'll be out there week 1. Well, now that we've had a whole bunch of doctors look at this thing, they're saying, wow, there is not any blood that's getting to that hamstring, there's no way that thing heals in time, that's a 4 to 6 week kind of tear, and you're in trouble.
Yeah, I've heard kind of 3 to 4 weeks. The bottom line is Arian Foster then said, oh, come on, if I was really that hurt, would I really tweet it? There's no humor. Humor's lost nowadays, is what he said.
Newsflash, Arian, you're not a comedian, you are a football player.
Yeah, and bottom line, when you call people sick, they tend not to laugh at your jokes.
Because I'm sick. I'm one of the tens of millions of people around the world who play fantasy football. And that gives me this severe illness where I care about my fantasy team almost more than I do about you as a person.
And you know what, bottom line, don't take it personally. It's not that we don't like you and we don't care for your health. I care for your health because I love NFL, and I want to see the best go against the best at their best.
That is the nature of NFL football.
Don't take it personal, Arian. We love you. We just love our fantasy football team a little more. All right, Jeffrey.
Please get well, because I have you in 3 leagues.
President Obama is taking on the NFL all by himself.
You know, Steven, this comes just one day after he graciously moves his job speech, his much anticipated job speech, one day to try and accommodate the Republican field of presidential candidates in their presidential debate at the Ronald Reagan Library out here in Southern California.
That's right. That speech was supposed to be on Wednesday, September 7th, and they decided to move it to Thursday, September 8th. Here's my problem, Jeffrey. Doesn't the White House staff have somebody on the staff that when the president says, we're moving it to the 8th, they say, Mr. President?
Mr. President? Mr. President.
Yes?
That speech that you just moved to the 8th?
Is now going up against the NFL kickoff game.
Yes, you might want to consider moving that because nobody is going to watch you.
And the president says, nobody's going to watch me? Are they bad Americans? I'm talking about jobs. There's tens of millions of people out of work here in America, and they're going to watch a football game? I say, yeah, I'm a bad American. I want to watch football. I'm sorry.
Jeff is a bad American. I don't want to say that I'm a bad American, but I guess if that makes me a bad American, I'm a bad American too.
We're bad Americans and we want football. President Obama, please just move your speech one more day before or after or something. Don't make NBC choose because that's just Sophie's choice, baby, and that's a bad choice.
Sophie's choice.
It is.
Yeah, the thing is, Mr. President, someone on your staff should have told you Thursday's not a good day. We either move it up a day to Tuesday or we move it 2 days back to Friday, but we don't go up against the NFL because if you're asking me to choose, I'm watching the NFL.
Most people are. It's how we get our minds off not having jobs.
All right, Jeffrey. Now our micro-celebrity question of the day comes to us on Facebook from Sascha Kaminski. I just like that name, Sascha.
Sascha, that's the reason you won is because you have a cool name.
Sascha says, who has a bigger chance of starting week 1, Peyton Manning or Chris Johnson?
Chris Johnson.
I say Peyton Manning.
No, I know it's Chris Johnson.
All right, Jeffrey, here you go. Here is my money clip. See that big hundy right there? Now, I know I owe you some money.
Yes,
okay?
you do.
Because we had a bet that I said that the NFL was going to miss some games because of the lockout.
And they ain't.
They're not. But you don't get this money until week 1 when the kickoffs actually start.
Okay, yeah, the end of the earth's going to come and you're going to get your money.
I'm going to bet you, I believe the amount is $75.
Yes.
The $75 that I owe you, double or nothing. that Peyton Manning starts a game before Chris Johnson starts a game.
Done. Week 1, Chris Johnson's going to be there. If Peyton Manning's there week 1, so be it. It's a push. I still get my $75.
That's right, but I won't have to owe you anything, and life will be good. I'm Steven Miranda.
I'm Jeff Fellis.
For your 5-minute football fix. Out.